Carney rejected and isolated by his own party, a shocking political fall. A significant shift is unfolding within the Liberal Party of Canada as Prime Minister Mark Carney faces mounting internal pressures that threaten his leadership. While Carney has maintained a composed public image, discussions about a potential leadership review are intensifying behind closed doors. This conversation is largely driven by the Reform Act, which allows members of Parliament, MPs, to initiate a review of their leaders' performance and potentially replace them. The implications are profound. The very foundation of the party's unity is at stake. Carney, who transitioned from a successful banking career to the political arena, was initially seen as a unifying figure capable of bringing stability to the party. His experience in the financial sector led many to believe he would navigate the complexities of governance with ease. However, recent electoral struggles have raised serious questions about his effectiveness. The Liberal Party has struggled to maintain its footing, losing long-standing strongholds and narrowly holding on to key seats in various regions. This decline in electoral performance has prompted some MPs to reconsider their support for Carney's leadership. Financial governance has also come under scrutiny, with reports indicating that approximately $33 billion in government spending occurred outside the usual budget process. This lack of clarity and transparency regarding fiscal management has left many MPs uneasy. They are questioning not only the government's financial decisions but also its overall direction. In times of economic uncertainty, Canadians expect their leaders to provide clear guidelines and responsible management of public funds, and the current situation has led to growing frustration within the party. Additionally, the government's unclear messaging on critical issues such as energy policy and housing has exacerbated concerns among party members. As Canadians face rising costs and economic pressures, the need for decisive action and coherent communication is more important than ever. Instead, many feel that the government is reactive rather than proactive, which undermines public confidence. This uncertainty is particularly troubling for MPs who are facing tough re-election prospects, especially in regions like Atlantic Canada and the West. The recent handling of domestic issues has further fueled dissatisfaction within the party. Criticism of Carney's leadership is growing, as many argue that he has not delivered the stability or inspiration that was anticipated. With the Conservative Party, led by Pierre Poilievre, gaining traction, the pressure on Carney to demonstrate effective leadership is mounting. The competition is fierce, and any hint of weakness could have dire consequences for the Liberal Party's electoral future. MPs from various regions are increasingly vocal about their concerns regarding Carney's leadership. Many feel that without a significant change in direction, their electoral prospects could be jeopardized. The stakes are high, and the conversations happening within caucus meetings reflect a palpable sense of urgency. Party members are aware that the upcoming elections could determine not only their individual fates, but also the future of the party itself. Public perception of the Liberal government is also shifting, with many Canadians grappling with economic pressures and seeking decisive leadership. Instead, they are witnessing a government that appears cautious and reactive. This perception is eroding trust and engagement among voters, which could have long-lasting effects on the party's support. As Carney's leadership comes under increasing scrutiny, the need for a clear and confident response to public concerns has never been more critical. Additionally, provincial leaders have begun to voice their criticisms of federal policies, particularly regarding natural resources and development. These tensions highlight the challenges in federal-provincial relations and raise further questions about the effectiveness of national leadership. With premiers increasingly vocal about their discontent, the Liberal government faces the dual challenge of managing relationships with provincial leaders while addressing the concerns of its own MPs. The mounting dissatisfaction and internal discussions about a leadership review suggest that the momentum for change is building. Carney's ability to address these internal and external pressures will be crucial in determining his future as Prime Minister. While a leadership change may not happen immediately, the conversations occurring within the party indicate a recognition that a shift may be necessary to strengthen electoral prospects and reconnect with Canadians. In politics, leadership must be continuously earned. Carney's tenure, once viewed as promising, is now at a crossroads. His capacity to respond effectively to the concerns of both his party and the public will ultimately dictate the trajectory of his leadership. If he fails to navigate these challenges successfully, the Liberal Party may find itself contemplating a new path forward, one that could involve a change in leadership. The stakes are high for Carney and the Liberal Party as they face a critical juncture. Internal pressure is mounting, and the party cannot afford to ignore the voices of its MPs who are advocating for change. These discussions are not merely about leadership. They reflect deeper concerns about the party's identity, direction, and its ability to connect with the electorate. As the political landscape evolves, the Liberal Party must grapple with the reality that its current leadership may not be sufficient to inspire confidence among Canadians. The upcoming months will be pivotal in determining whether Carney can regain the trust of his party and the electorate, or if a shift in leadership will become inevitable. The outcome will resonate beyond the confines of the Liberal Party, influencing the broader political dynamics in Canada and shaping the future of governance in the country. Ultimately, the internal and external pressures facing Carney are not just challenges, they are opportunities for reflection and growth. If he can successfully address the concerns of his party and the public, there may still be a path forward. However, if these issues remain unaddressed, party members may view a leadership change not as a revolt, but as a necessary step to strengthen their electoral prospects and reconnect with Canadians in a meaningful way.